This video is intended for audiences over the age of 13. If you are not 13 years or older, please click away from this video now. You have been warned. Really quickly before we get into the video, make sure you guys stay tuned to the end of the video because I will be doing a comparison and ranking of all of the Back to the Future figures from Neca. So stay tuned for that, you won't want to miss. What's going on, you guys? It's your man James aka JP back again with another toy room review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Neca Back to the Future 2 Ultimate Biff Tannen. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys subscribe and also have those notification bells clicked on because I have done video reviews of all the other Neca Back to the Future figures, and I will be doing reviews of the other ones that released in the future down the line, so make sure you guys subscribe and stay tuned for that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging on this figure. So right off the bat, you have Gray's Sports Almanac right here. Such an essential piece to Biff's character, and I love that they use that for the packaging right here. I just think it looks absolutely amazing. I'm such a big fan of that. The image right here is a little bit low resolution, so that's the only thing that kind of throws it off, but overall, I mean, it looks really cool, and I just love the details. You can see 1950 to 2000 right there. And right here you can see including baseball, football, boxing, horse racing, and more. And then you have the Back to the Future 35th anniversary logo right there, which looks very nice. My box is a little messed up right here on the corner right here, but it was the best condition one out of all the ones that they had at Target. Anyways, coming to the side right here, it's going to be the same thing that we've seen already with the Back to the Future, the DeLorean, Ultimate Biff Tannen. You have the time circuit dates right there, so it looks very nice. And then coming to the back, a product shot and a little read up of Biff right there, so if you guys want to read that, you can go ahead and pause. And then coming down here, you can see all the other figures that have been released so far, except for Doc. He's coming out in January, and I've done reviews on all these figures, all these Marty figures, so make sure you guys check those out if you haven't already. And coming to the side right here, it's going to be the exact same as the other side, and same thing with the top. So let's go ahead and open it up. So right there you can see that product shot of Biff right here standing in Hill Valley, I believe in 1950 or something like that, 1955. So that looks very cool right there, and then you can see Biff and all the accessories right there, and you get that same image that's right here behind this figure right here, so that's very cool. So that's it for the packaging, so let's go ahead and get Biff out of the packaging and take a closer detailed look. Alright you guys, and here is Biff out of the packaging. So let's go ahead and take a look at his accessories, and I will say right off the bat, he's got some really fun accessories. So let's go ahead and start with the hands right here. So he has two pairs of fisted hands naturally, so let's go ahead and zoom in on that, give you guys a better look. So you can see that right there. They are sculpted very nicely. I like the veins sticking out. That is very nice. So you got two fisted hands, and then you also have this kind of thumbs up hand. Not entirely sure what exactly you would use this for, but still, it is there. Not something I'm going to use, but still very nice to have. And then going on from that, here are the really fun accessories. So of course you have to have the Gray's Sports Almanac, which is just so tiny, so small, but very, very detailed. I mean, even the spine on here, you guys can't really make it out because it is so thin, and it's going to be impossible for me to zoom in on that. But even the spine has lettering on here and everything like that. I mean, that is just incredible. And then coming to the back, of course, and I like how it does look a little worn out with like some of the pages and corners kind of tearing and stuff. It's just very, very cool. So I like that. But he also comes with a few other fun accessories. So he has the Enchantment Under the Sea, like little flyer for the school. Now this is just a soft, thin, like just piece of paper essentially. Gray's Sports Almanac is like a piece of plastic as we bring that in right here, but this is actually like a bendable piece of paper, so be careful with this. It's very small, very tiny, but still really cool to have. But not only does he come with this, he also comes with this, which is just such great detail. This is the receipt from getting his car cleaned after getting the manure all over it and crashing it. Man, just really great attention to detail. I don't know if we even saw this in the movie, but the fact that Neca included this is just so cool and so fun. Another great accessory is his little like safe right here. It's just all black, kind of done with that same material that Marty's skateboard was done out of to give it that rugged, like matte finish look to it. But not only does it come with this, I was actually very, very surprised, and I thought this was the coolest thing. If you take this little hook right here and just pull it open, it comes with the Ooh La La magazine inside. Come on, Neca, oh my god, the Easter eggs, like they didn't even advertise on the packaging anywhere that you could do this. I just thought it was the black box. I was like, oh, it'd be cool if it could open, and then I pulled it open, I was like, oh, that's cool, it actually opens. But to have the Ooh La La magazine in his safe, that is just such great next level detail by Neca. I mean, man, I'm like, this really just excites me. And it's not removable or anything. It's stuck in there. It's actually glued on the inside, and it's a hard plastic piece. But that is just so cool to have, and I was genuinely very surprised and excited when I found that little Easter egg. So shout out to Neca for adding that next level of detail. The only other accessory that he does have left is this alternate head sculpt, which looks amazing. Of course, you have to have that angry look, that angry expression for Biff, and it looks incredible. The way that everything's sculpted, you can see the fade on his hair and all the little highlights and everything like that. Just looks incredible. Just Neca did such a good job with this figure. I am blown away, and it's actually one of my more favorite figures from this line, so I'm very, very happy with that. So now let's go ahead and get a good look at Biff as we bring him in. We'll go ahead and zoom in just a little bit. So here is the head sculpt on Biff. This is more of a relaxed face, but still kind of I don't know, still kind of has a little bit of an angry look to him, but just a little bit more reserved, and I think it looks amazing. Again, they just killed it with the details. The rest of the head's going to be exactly the same with the hair and everything like that. It's just the expression that is a little bit different. Moving on to the jacket piece right here, it is a not super soft plastic piece, but rubbery piece, I should say. It's not super soft. It does have some stiffness to it, but it's still not a completely hard plastic piece. I do love the metallic hits right there on the zipper. I think that looks really good, as well as the shirt underneath is sculpted very nicely. You do have some wrinkles in there. Nice attention to detail on the collar with all these individual sculpted lines. Looks very nice. And then come in here, again, sculpt work. Everything is going to be pretty much the same that you heard me say about the Marty figure. Great sculpt, great lines and wrinkles, everything in the clothes. It's not just like a solid piece. I do love that detail. And coming here to the pants, again, great sculpted line work and everything with the wrinkles and everything. It's going to sound very repetitive, but I mean, it's just true. Look at all this detail right here around the crotch area, how it kind of bunches up into all these little lines right here around the pockets and stuff. That looks very nice, and even nice little hits of gold right there for the little, like, what are those? I forgot what those, they're not buttons, but they're like little clasps or whatever on the jean pockets, which are just very cool. And coming down, you do have a little bit of like wear and tear. You can see like some white highlights along some of the creases right there, which is awesome. And then coming down here, great wrinkles and rolled up right here along the cuffs right here, how he has it rolled up, bunched up right there. And you got the socks poking out with the detailing on the socks. And of course you have his shoes right here, which have a nice detail on them. They probably should have been done in like a glossy finish, I believe, but either way they still look very nice. And I don't know if you guys can even see this, but look at yeah, right there, look on the toe box, the creasing on the toe box right there, the creasing details that they added. Man, there's such great detail, and he does have peg holes on the bottom of his feet. Oh, this is just such a great looking figure. Now, he doesn't have any accessories to hold. I mean, he could, I guess, hold the almanac if you wanted him to. I'm going to be very careful bending this arm because we know what happened to my Marty figure. But I guess if you take the sports almanac, will he hold it in this hand? Not quite. It's a little too big for this hand. So that's not going to work. And I don't know if would it work with this thumbs up hand. Probably not. Actually, you know what? Yeah, so maybe it's not a thumbs up hand, actually. I'm trying to be careful. There we go. Okay, so I now know what this hand is for. So, I don't want to pop the hand out right now because I haven't loosened up the joints. But essentially, it's to hold the almanac like this on his side. So that's really cool. I thought it was a thumbs up hand, but no, it's actually walk around to make it look like he's walking around holding the almanac, which is awesome. And I'm sure we could probably squeeze like the enchantment under the sea thing in here as well. So let's go ahead and be very careful because I don't want to rip it. So it is a little tight to get it in there. Maybe we can get it on this side. Yeah, so you can kind of get it on that side. So that looks really cool. I really do like that. And I am going to swap this out later on when I go to display it on my shelf. I do just want to heat the joints up before I do that, and that's going to take a little bit of time to do so. So that is very cool. And we'll do a quick head swap because the head joints I'm not worried about snapping on me. Those have been okay so far, so we just pop the head off like so. Okay, so as I said that, out comes the neck joint. But luckily this one is just a ball peg, so with a pair of pliers I should be able to pry that out and get that back in. Heat up your NECA figures, guys. I cannot repeat that enough. Alright, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of work to get this removed, but just to give you guys a quick idea of what that looks like. There you go. So obviously it will be a little higher up because of the peg, but that is what it looks like, and I really like that look as well. That looks really nice. So I'm not sure which look I'm going to go with, the more relaxed or the more angry. Oh man, this is tough. Let me know down in the comments below which head sculpt you would go with. Alright you guys, so there is my review on the brand new NECA Back to the Future Biff Tannen figure. Now overall, this figure is amazing. I am liking it way more than I thought I was going to. I feel like they really did a really good job on this head sculpt. I think they may have even done a slightly better job on Biff than they did on Marty, so I am very excited about that. I love the accessories that he comes with and the little Easter egg inside of the safe. I just think it is just phenomenal, and I love the size of this figure. Overall, this is hands down a flawless figure. I mean, I guess not flawless because all of the joints on here are stiff, like with all of NECA's figures, as I've been learning, but other than that, that is the only gripe that I have with this figure is the tight joints. Other than that, everything is just amazing. And now let's go ahead and compare all of the figures from this wave, and I'll give my ranking on all of these figures. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright you guys, and here are all of the NECA Back to the Future figures all together. And overall, I mean, this is such an amazing set of figures. If you're a Back to the Future fan like I am, I mean, it's no question, these are a must-have. Now, one thing I did want to point out is you can see clearly how tall Biff is compared to all the others. He's probably like a good almost 2 inches taller than Marty, as he should be. And now getting into the ranking of these figures, I would say in last place would have to be the Tales from Space figure for me. Just the figure overall, it's a little clumsy, especially with that helmet piece like I mentioned in my review. Now don't get me wrong, it's still an amazing figure to have, but that mixed with the I wouldn't say lack of detail, but just comparing like his outfit to everybody else's, there's only so much you can do with basically a yellow jumpsuit, so that's why it ranks at the bottom for me. Now coming in at third place is actually very tough because I'm not really sure who to put there. I would say probably at third place I'd have to put Marty from 2015, this Marty right here. It's very tough for me to put him there because I really love the figure, and I love having the Air Mags on the figure even though they don't have the Nike swoosh on them. I just think it's really cool to have that in figure form. I love the accessories that he comes with, and I just love the outfit with the paintwork and the sculpt work and everything with it, but I don't know. I think the reason I have to put him in third place is because I was just so surprised at how much I love the Biff figure, which I'm going to put Biff in second place. Now, while he doesn't have as much going on to him with the outfit, this Marty outfit has way more black wash and just details in the outfit, and he comes with way more accessories than Biff does. I was just very I don't know, I was just smiling so much with this Biff figure, and I feel like the head sculpt on Biff actually came out better than Marty. Not to say Marty's is bad, but I just think they really nailed that Biff figure, especially in the likeness. But I just think the details that he has on him is amazing, and I love the Easter egg with his accessory having the ooh la la inside of the safe. That was just so cool to discover that for me while I was unboxing the figure, so I was really excited about that. And obviously with those rankings, that's gonna have to leave Marty McFly from 1985 as the first place figure for me. Now, it could have been a toss-up between him or Biff or even the 2015 version of Marty, but ultimately I had to give it to the 1985 version of Marty as the #1 for me. There's a bunch of factors that factored into that. He had a ton of accessories, so many looks you can do with him, with the skateboard, the backpack, the guitar pick hand, and the rockstar glasses and everything like that. But also his outfit. His outfit just has so many layers to it, with the life vest, then the jean jacket, then the button-up shirt, and then the shirt underneath. There's just so much detail in this figure. It is absolutely amazing. Now, none of these figures are bad by any means, and I really think the only thing holding back this Tales from the Space figure is the complexity of getting everything lined up with that helmet piece. But other than that, this is an amazing wave. I am very happy. I cannot wait for Doc Brown to come out. I believe it's going to be December or January, and to see what other figures they give us from this line, because I will be getting every single one of them. Back to the Future is my favorite movie of all time, and I cannot be any happier with this set. So that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. If you haven't checked out any of my reviews for these guys yet, be sure to check them out. Those will be on the screen for you to click on in any second. So that's it for me. I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. So as always, guys, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys next time.